What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is post Queen's Blood tournament here on the ship, and I guess this is the first time in a little bit that I've been doing commentary for this series. So, oh my god. I love Red 13 on two legs. It's ridiculous, but he's so fun. God damn, Barrett just enjoys his little sailor outfit. But yeah, this is the first time in a little bit that I've done commentary for the series. So sorry about that, guys. It just, by the time it was time to upload this series, I just kept running out of time to add the commentary. Now, if you notice that cut, I kind of ran around. I mean, there were a few people to talk to, but nothing super interesting. I don't get how you sleep on a hammock. I've tried. Can't do it.
Attention all passengers. We have an emergency on board. Return to your cabins and remain there for the duration. Military personnel are to report to the deck immediately.
Military, huh? Guess that's us.
I'll get you there.
Oh God! Run! Mommy, I'm scared. From everywhere. Just get inside. Please remain calm.
There you
Make
are.
your way
Over
to
here,
the
quickly.
Over here.
The whole ship is crawling with thieves. They're everywhere. Please, you have to help.
Copy. We're on it.
Good. I'll round up the stragglers, but there's a lot of ground to cover. You, give me a hand.
I gotta give this guy credit. His sideburns are immaculate.
Come on.
Ensure the safety of the passengers at all costs. Keep it together. Just remember your...
Bring it. This'll be quick.
I just noticed the name of these enemies, Scrutiny. It's cute.
It's over.
Come on. There you go, me.
Too bad. Burn.
Here goes. Hup. Hup. Yeah. Hup. Bundle up.
God damn, you could really tell that it had been a little bit since I last had any combat in this game.
Taking over.
Man, this game, it's got some weird pacing.
Here it comes. You're mine.
It's not bad. It's just weird. It's the best way I can describe it.
I'm backing off a bit. That's it.
Feeding time.
And catch. One more shot. Go on.
Farewell.
I love the effects there. God damn it. They really upped their game with the way they made Aerith's attacks and her wards and everything look. I mean, frankly, I like the fact that she gets multiple kinds of wards and everything to work with. It's not just one this time. Here's one that's going to give her attack buffs, and this one is going to give her double spell casting, and this one's going to give her this ability and this ability. It really...
Why can't I?
I'm not going to say it broadens her combat, but it kind of gives you different ways that you can go with it, depending on the situation. Where I think the first game did some cool stuff with her combat style,
You've got this.
but this game really goes whole hog into it and makes it a really cool, fleshed out system. Like, it was something that I really liked out of the remake, was that each character's combat system was very much their own, but where a lot of action games like this,
We can handle this.
I'm trying to think how to phrase this. A lot of action games like this, and I've brought this up before, how they clearly have your main character, and that's who you're supposed to play as for the most of the game. You know, that's who you're supposed to be, you know, your protagonist, that's generally who you're going to be playing as. Their combat is really solid, and then you play as other characters, and you're like, ooh, not a solid. The remake, each character, they felt different, but they felt similar enough that you could pick them up and swap between them easily, but they each had their own flair, and they each kind of did their own thing. I think if any character, I think, is the most just kind of bland and like Cloud, it would be Red 13. I still don't fully understand what his character is supposed to do, but even then, it's not bad. It still controls really well. It's one of the big things that I credit this game with, is being able to do that.
All set. Okay. Come on.
You know, I'll also add in the fact that when you swap characters mid-fight,
Finish him off.
it does it quick, it feels natural. I feel like a lot of games do this, like you'll slow down or you'll do something when you swap characters, like it'll take a second to get used to it. But there's something about this game and its predecessor. If there was one thing that I liked the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it was its combat. Like, oh man, that game's combat was so fucking good. And you see, like, there's enough of a pause, enough of a slowdown where swapping characters feels natural, but it's not so much that it kind of takes you out of the fight. It's a fine line, but they ride it.
No, he said something about getting more fire.
But yeah, like I was saying, if there's one thing that I think the original game did so well, it was its combat.
Cloud, look.
I'm not a fan of the way it told its story, but its combat was damn good. And I say that as somebody who says, oh, it's an action RPG, I'm less interested. I want turn-based, because I always want turn-based RPGs, because turn-based RPGs are the best. But I'm not above saying, look, when there's a good action RPG, there's a good action RPG.
Keep it together.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Take that.
Is that it?
Bingo. Ha, there. Bring it.
I got your number.
Come on. Yeah. Bring it. Gotcha.
There's something about these enemies, I just don't like them. I don't know what it is, they feel very generic.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just something about them I don't like. It might just be me. They're not particularly hard. I think that's not what it is. It's just, I don't know.
It's nothing. Gotcha. There. Come on. Give him your all.
That's that.
Finish him off. Don't think you'll walk away from this. Perfect. Focus.
Those guys aren't being targeted at random.
The Shinra 8's currently en route to Costa del Sol. Unidentified fiends have surrounded and boarded our vessel. A small contingent of troopers is engaging the creatures as we speak.
And
The fiends have merged with some of the passengers. Tattooed men in black robes. I contacted public security, but they said this falls under your jurisdiction.
An intriguing development, this new mutation. And one resulting from fusion, no less. The superior genetics producing a far stronger being. How I envy your opportunity to be present for this epochal event. At the
Epochal.
very least, I must harvest a sample of its DNA.
The way he says this,
So
I love
what should
Hojo.
we do?
Ensure the experiment proceeds uninterrupted. And in return, you will have pride of place in my lab. However, do mark your body to aid in identification.
You sick fuck. Okay, so epochal. Forming or characterizing an epoch. There you go.
Barrett.
Like I said, I love Hojo. I know he's greasy, he's gross, he's such a cartoonish mad scientist, but I love him. I love your cartoonish mad scientists. You know, it's why it's like, I was watching stuff on YouTube today about comic books. You know, it's like, oh, who are some of my favorite Batman villains? You know, I love the Penguin. I love the Riddler. You know, I love your just kind of. I love your. Like, I'm not gonna get my hands dirty. I'm gonna have my minions do it, or I'm gonna play mind games. Like, I love those kind of characters. They're so fun, and that's kind of how I look at Hojo. I think he's gonna both play mind games, but he's also he's just greasy and slimy, and I love him. I don't know why he also kind of reminds me of Dr. Eggman, but he does.
I'm not going out of this. There. Huh?
Allow me. Don't overdo it.
We'll get through this. Come on. Freeze! Gotcha! Gotcha! We gotta switch it up.
Taking over. Brace yourself. And it's never in doubt.
You know, a little later, it's not going to be in this video. It'll be in future one in a future video. But when we get off the ship and I went to a weapons store and I was seeing, you know, I'm like, I saw these Kaiser knuckles, which first off, when you see them in game, they look fucking awesome. Like you get a close up of them a few times in some cutscenes. They're really cool looking. But I lost my train of thought. Shit. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know how I lost my train of thought right there. I was mid-sentence and I lost it. But I kind of figured out why I could never find, like, new weapons at a weapon shop. And I'm always like, well, then what's the point of the weapon shop? It's in case I didn't pick up that chest. Because I always see, oh, hey, the weapon I just picked up is now, you know, I just noticed it. It's like, oh, the weapon I just picked up was on the list now, and it says sold out. I can't believe it took me this long to click in my brain going, oh, of course. It's if you somehow miss the chest, you don't have to worry about missing a new weapon. You can then go and buy it. You missed your chance to get it for free, but you can buy the weapon. So, I like that, but I don't know. There's just something about being able to look at a big list of weapons and choose which one I want. But again, there's also a certain level which then it becomes kind of like what Ubisoft does with the Assassin's Creed games now, where it's like, ooh, hey, you know, you could get this iron sword, or you can wait a few levels and get another iron sword that, you know, it's like you're constantly checking shit that you're picking up, because it's oh, well, now you gotta constantly check the equipment that you're picking up to replace what you have. So I'm opening my menu every 20 seconds. Well, I guess that was a problem they had with the Division. They had that problem less in the new Assassin's Creed, because they didn't do that in Mirage and oh, come on, brain. Valhalla. No. The Viking one. And for some reason I can't remember the subtitle. I think it was Valhalla. Yeah. EC Valhalla. I was like, wait, or is it Ragnarok? Or am I thinking of God of War?
Keep it up. Bingo. Let's pour on the You asked for it. There.
Oh, come on. Whatever. Now. Do it. Nice.
Just trying to do some cute little synergy abilities, or trying to, I don't know, just trying to figure out a way to counter that guy. Really just was me just standing there trying to block and get my shit kicked in.
Ready for anything, okay?
Copy.
See, Barrett's finally doing the thing that I think that Cloud and Tifa should have done a few times here. Hey, how about you kill the little floaty dudes before they take over one of the rogue people?
Those rogue men have been merging with the fiends, becoming monstrosities bent on killing us all. But no more. Not on my ship. Hey, take it easy.
God, why does the gun not have that loud a noise?
Don't shoot! I'm not one of them, I swear!
I love her so much.
Holy shit!
I had to. For the sake of my passengers and crew.
Guys, look at the dead guys!
I lost my train of thought again. Holy shit. But no, I mean, I stand by it. I think there were a few times that, like, Tifa and Cloud just watched those guys get turned. I'm like, you could have, you know, it's like, well, that one guy was writhing on the ground while that one was on his back. Like, well, just, you know, start slashing it with your sword now while it's on the ground before it stands up and attacks you.
Sephiroth?
2. Why does the captain's gun...
They say she's a monster.
Why does it look like an Old West repeater? It looks cool, but this world seems a little more technologically advanced for that.
That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love. And they call her Genova.
Oh, and question and number 3, what was the captain's goal there? Like, is he with Hojo? Not with Hojo? Like, I didn't fully understand the whole thing. Like, because it seemed like he was with Hojo. Like, you know, like his radio call was like directly to Hojo. But now I'm thinking, was he just trying to make a generic call to Shinra for help and got Hojo? Unlucky bastard, who then was, you know, doing weird Hojo things. I don't know. I'm confused.
Allow me.
So really, this one doesn't have a very fancy way to beat it. It's essentially just do damage. You know, there's no specific weaknesses. There's no, oh, if it's gonna do X, start doing Y. No, it's pretty much do damage to then have it expose. To have it then expose a body part. Like, I think its head was exposed for a second there, and then you can do damage to that, and that would cause you to pressure the enemy, and then you come in and start doing big damage. And that's pretty much it. I love the concept of bullet batter. He's like, it's like, Barrett, shoot at me, and then I'm gonna hit the bullet and at it like it's a baseball. When you know, you could probably just shoot the thing instead of it. Just whatever. Every enemy, every freaking, well, I guess every boss fight has to have that, oh, look, I'm gonna grab one of your companions, or one of your companions is gonna be put in a barrier or something. And you have to do something fancy to get it out.
My turn.
And I know somebody would say, well, but that's how you make them, you make boss fights more interesting than just punch them really hard. I'm like, well, okay, but then every boss fight kind of just does the same thing. You know, at least turn-based games are honest about it, or sometimes they have cute ways to break up the monotony of their boss fights. You know, there's gimmicks to each boss fight. It's a little different. depending on which one you fight. I don't know.
With me. Do it. With me.
Because what was it? It's Final Fantasy X with the what isn't the final boss? Can't, if you hit it with a Phoenix down, it takes massive damage, or does it just outright kill it? I can't remember.
You okay? Keep it together.
Okay, it's on you.
You need it. I've lived through worse.
You know what to do.
Suck on this. Ooh, got enough. Feeling fucked up now. Suck on this. Suck now. Gonna make your eyeballs pop. Ooh, got enough.
Taking over. Come on. Do it. Ready?
You're up.
Need my help, do you? Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes. I'm still kicking. This one right here is for the planet.
Let me at him. There. That's it.
Suck on this.
Okay. Bring it.
See, I'm not sure why it just stopped taking damage there for a second. Like, it seemed like, ooh, we're there we go. It seemed like we were entering a new phase, and then it just... I don't know. That was weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tentacles. Uh-oh.
Don't panic. We can kill it.
Japan, be careful. Stop it with the tentacles.
Now this.
Deal with the tentacles first. No escape.
See, I'm not sure what the point of the tentacles were. Like, were they... Because I didn't need to get rid of them to fight the main guy. They were just kind of there.
Not throwing in the towel.
Cloud, don't let her fool you.
Cloud?
I'm no fool.
Good evening, everyone. This is your captain speaking. I'm happy to announce that the earlier disturbance has been resolved. All passengers are once again free to move about the vessel as they please. We will be arriving as scheduled at Costa del Sol in the morning. On behalf of the entire Shinra 8 crew, We wish you a peaceful night's sleep and hope you wake refreshed and ready for fun in the sun.